What up guys, it is Kyle. We are back with another debut video. Now, one thing that I mentioned before that I really like about this game, not only this year but last year, is that you can play towards your team. So you don't necessarily have to spend a ton of money to get a good team, because there's multiple ways you can gain pretty good players in just by playing the game. Whether it be grinding or doing exchanges, whatever it may be, whatever you want to play, whether it be ranked seasons or battle royale, it does go towards your XP rewards path and your program rewards, whether it be the stars or whatever it is. I'm not too good with this type of stuff, but I do know I play so much that I'll start unlocking these without even noticing it. So today we were able to get to 300 stars after exchanging our Curtis Granderson, and we unlocked our package to choose one of the 3 first inning bosses, which is Duke Snider, Todd Helton, and Roy Oswalt. What I'm gonna do is I need pitching help, and I don't really need hitters because I spent so much money and got Mickey Mantle and all those guys. So today we are debuting Roy Oswalt. Now this Roy Oswalt, he's a 93, it's his prime card. He's got a 96-mile-per-hour fastball, he has a sinker, he has a very slow 12-6 curve, and he has a slider and a changeup. That's pretty much the dream repertoire you want. He has pretty good stamina at 108, and he has good, decent velocity and decent braking. He's just a overall good pitcher. You know what I mean? His K per 9 and his hits per 9, they're not going to blow you out of the water, but you know when you see him and you see that curveball, you know he's a tough pitcher to hit. So I'm going to be using him. I'm going to put him in my ranked seasons rotation, and luckily this year we get to choose our starters, so he will surely be our starting pitcher for our next game. Let's get into it. As always, make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video if you guys enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know who you guys either picked or are gonna pick for the first inning reward, whether it be Todd Helton, Duke Snider, or Roy Oswalt. Make sure to hit subscribe if you guys haven't yet. Help me get to 30,000, and turn on that bell so you guys know exactly when I go live. Turn those notifications on. Of course, it's the debut. We're using our boy Roy Oswalt. Let's see who our opponent has. We are facing T. Barreria, the Yonkers Red Raiders. We got to face Corey Kluber again for the 100 billionth time. But he has Roberto Alomar, Glaber, Bellinger, Trout, Cattell, Rizzo. He's got a decent lineup. So it'll be a good test for Roy Oswalt. We'll see what he can do. I'm going to be trying to use that 12-6 a lot. All right. PCI Tiny, like always. This might be on Legend. Is this on Legend? Alright, now this Corey Kluber is definitely the best pitcher in the game so far, in my opinion. He's very tough to hit. We get a nice good squared up to start the game, and it is caught, of course, because that's the type of game that we're probably going to have right now. Now, this may be one of the very few post-patch games that you guys have seen on YouTube, because I've had so many videos that I recorded pre-patch that I've been posting. But as you guys can see, this is Hall of Fame, and the size of my PCI is so tiny. And as you'll notice, the pitch speeds are coming in a lot quicker. Now, something in the patch changed not only pitch speeds, but the size of the PCI. And it's led a lot of people to think that there's a change with the timing windows. They say it's not true, so I'm not sure, but all I know is it's going to take some adjusting. Okay, our first inning with Roy Oswalt. Let's try to establish our pitches, establish the strike zone a little bit, get to know how our opponent hits. Hopefully he's not the type that just takes all those pitches. And luckily we get 2 swings right out the gates. So let's try this curveball right away. Let's just see what we're talking about here. Unbelievable. Okay, so we're gonna be using that a lot. We're gonna be using that pitch an awfully lot. Now let's see how this sinker acts. Okay, I think I'm gonna like this card a lot. Try to slider. His slider has a lot of arrows. This might move a lot too. And try the sinker. Try to get some weak contact. Unlike all my other debut videos, I want to try to actually have a good pitch count with my starter, so I could have him go the distance, because it seems like when I did Shohei, when I did Kluber, all those guys, the pitch count got reckless. There we go. We get the soft ground out on the curveball. Roy Oswalt's looking good. Oswalt. Sorry. Now let's see how he reacts to the sinker. I'm going to try to get it to cut in a little bit. Okay, we get the called strike 3. That's probably the best debut we've ever had with a starting pitcher this year, because the other ones, Seems like stuff always goes wrong. That's a very, very clean first inning. We love it. I honestly don't know what to do. I'm so bad right now. I mean, it's just crazy. You look at these pitches right now on Legend. I mean, on Hall of Fame, and it's like it's Legend. It's actually faster than Legend, though. Like, than Legend last year. It's 1,000 times harder. I mean, people are going to get to Hall of Fame finally, and they're just going to be shocked. They're going to be like, wait, what? They're not going to want to play this game, man. All right, let's go. We got our pitcher up with bases loaded. Now, this may seem like a bad situation to you guys, but for me it isn't, because honestly, I'm a very, very big on getting my pitcher as a last out so he doesn't have to lead off the next inning. I'm okay with giving up the bases loaded opportunity here just for the fact that I get my leadoff hitters in top of the order next inning. That's more important to me. Now, if we were able to make something work there, that would obviously be ideal too, but we strand the runners. Let's keep pitching. Roy Oswalt's been dealing. Man, that slider is absolutely filthy. It moves so much. I actually love it. Try to get the sinker up and in. Try to get another strike. That's a very good hit on his part. What the hell was that, man? I'm just trying to cut that ball off, and it sucks him like in front of it, like a vacuum. I mean, this is something I want to go over. I actually want to show you guys what I'm talking about. Because on YouTube, it may not be easy to just, with all this being edited, you know, you guys might skip past it, but... Oops. Okay, so he's on a straight path, and somehow he moonwalks over to here. You know, I just want him to, if he goes straight, he cuts that ball off. He doesn't catch it, but he cut it off. Instead, he gets sucked in the front, and I give up an extra base hit. It's just not, it's not ideal. It's not ideal, you know? But we gotta take it. We gotta just take it off the chin and just hope that we strand that runner. That's not the pitch we wanted to throw right there, but it's okay. We get the out. Now we just hope we could jam him or get a strikeout right here because we don't want this runner to score. Anthony Rizzo up. It's a good pitch. All right, I'm gonna try to throw a pitch that I think I'll get a foul ball on. See, that's exactly what I try to do in that situation. Now I'm gonna try to get a strike 3 here. Okay, I think we may be able to get him if we get a good home plate one right now. We did it. We got a perfect one. Come in. Okay, thank you. So we got a perfect animation, but unfortunately he did a weird crow hop and didn't throw it right away. So we give up the run there. I mean, I planned it perfectly. Everything went how I wanted it to go. It just didn't pan out well. Unfortunately, the Trout suckage ends up costing us, but all we got to do is try to get that run back. That's center. Okay, we're going to try to get this curveball. Should be good. There we go. All right, we froze him. We give up that 1 run, unfortunately. Let's try to keep it going. Try to get some momentum hitting. And this is what I meant. So now we got the top of our order. So we can definitely get something going here. If I let off with Roy Oswalt in the beginning of the inning, there's a good chance that it's just an automatic out and I start the inning already with 1 out, and that's not ideal when you're trying to get a rally going. I just got to swing at everything because of how the pitch speeds and the timing window is, and just hope they're foul balls if they're not in the zone. There we go. We get a nice, good squared up hit. That's only going to be a single, which is very unfortunate. Especially with Trout, you expect that to be extra base hit sometimes, but all that matters, we get the leadoff guy on. It's another good squared line out. That's, you know, it's one of these games, but like I said, you got to shake it off, just bounce back, and then we hit into a double play. So sometimes this game's like that. Gotta stay optimistic for you too, you know. Usually handle it other ways, but trying to be a little more grown about it, and sometimes it's just like that. Okay, we're gonna go back to Old Reliable. He hasn't really seen this pitch yet, so we're just gonna keep going. And we get the strikeout there again. So his curveball has just been absolutely devastating, this guy. If they could let us get some offense going, it would really help us do what we need to do. Okay, we get another weak ground out. And unfortunately, we start the inning off with an out. We gotta just try to get a guy, maybe an extra base hit, maybe run into a solo jack or something. Try to tie this game up. Still got to figure out what leads to the best contact in this game. Unfortunately, right now we don't know. We're playing an entirely different game, but hopefully we figure it out within the next couple months. Until then, we'll just keep losing games because sinkers are moving at 160 miles per hour. The problem is when you're selling out on them and you know it's coming and you're trying to swing extra early, almost like trolling, trying to swing that early, and you're still very late, it's incredibly hopeless. There's not a more unmotivating feeling than when you're selling out trying to hit a sinker and you're still very late. Just doesn't make sense, but I don't know. That's what the game's they're making improvements on the game. They're trying to find a way to make the game better, and they're going about it their way, and all we can do is just hope it gets better, you know? Just try to cope with it, try to adjust to it, even if it feels like you're not playing a baseball game anymore. At least at the end of the day, we'll always have Roy Oswalt's curveball. Oof. Good pitch. We get him on the inside sinker. That thing broke just enough to fool him. Let's keep it going. I don't know, but if they feel that this game's better. Okay, we're down 2-0. We're probably gonna lose this one because we're facing Kluber. We got shut out by Kluber last time. He's not possible to face. You just gotta hope you run into one. You gotta hope he hangs a slurve or a changeup or something, but if it ain't for that, you're not really gonna score. I mean, you guys, I know I've said this a lot of time, but I can't even believe that we are in this situation after how good it was launch. I cannot believe it. We get the leadoff base hit. It would be nice to run into a home run right now or something. I would really love that. What's happening? This has been a tough game, but we just got to battle through it. So Roy Oswalt had an amazing debut. Obviously, I'm going to have to take him out because I need to get these 2 runs, because no matter what I do, I'm not going to get any. So we just got to try to do it here. I mean, I guess they had to reward us on something. We tie the game. Roy Oswalt's not going to have a loss on his record in his debut, at least. Alright, Trout gets on base. Let's see if we can get a rally going, man. Mickey Mantle's up. I've unfortunately probably been struggling with Mickey Mantle worse than every hitter on my lineup. We really could use a change with that. Especially when he's in the heart of my lineup batting after Trout. I need him to start getting some stuff going. Okay, we take the walk. Now in this situation, Gary Sheffield always grounds into a double play. We'll see if he does it again. Nope, a line out, a good squared up line out again. That's probably like 4 or 5 this game, but we're fine. We're gonna keep going. All right, so now we have bases loaded and we got Ryan Sandberg up. Now I would love to get something going here. And that's gonna drop. I think we just fluked him. We will absolutely take that. We will absolutely take that. I would usually be embarrassed of it. Right now, I cherish it. With how hitting's been, I'll take anything I can get. So that's how we're gonna be now. We're gonna want those. In fact, we'll try for those now. Fluke him again? No, not that time, but we're gonna try to do it again. I'll take that any day of the week right now. Maybe errors? Come on. No errors. Okay. We'll hope for some errors next inning. So the one good thing about that Roy Oswalt debut is we got to see how our opponent reacts to curveballs, and luckily we have a lot of guys with slow curveballs, so we're going to be using that against him. Shohei, Eric Gagne, people like that. So we got another snooze fest of a game, but we're going to try to get a couple more runs to pad our lead a little bit more, because right now it is not a safe lead. We'll definitely take a leadoff walk. With how wild he's been, we're just going to take 3 straight pitches in a row. There's 1. And there's 2. There we go. We get the leadoff runner on. Let's see if Craig Biggio can get a hit for the first time in 2 weeks. There we go. His first hit in 2 weeks. Let's go, baby. Okay, so we're not going to let Shohei bat here since it's a lefty. We're going to go ahead and put in Anthony Rendon and hope we can get these guys over. And then we hit into another double play. There we go. So at least we're staying consistent with double plays. That's the 3rd one in this game. If one thing that we could be happy for, it's consistency amongst double plays and lineouts. So there we go. That's something you actually like to see. You like to know that. It's good to know what you can expect in situations, and that's something that we can expect. So it's a good inning overall. We learned something, and we're still up 4-2. Let's keep it going. Mickey Mantle finally gets into one, I think. All right, there we go. We get the home run. It's 5-2. Amp TM, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Correa with the absolute tank job. Oh my. That sounded good and that went far. I think I'm gonna replay that one, man. I know it's toxic, but I think YouTube needs to see that. That was an absolute tank job by Carlos Correa. Now, I think replay is good content for YouTube. I think I need to start using this more. I don't care if people get mad at me. We're gonna have to run that back. Belly with a good squared up. That's gonna go right to him, and we get lucky with a no lock-in animation. You just noticed 2 things that are crazy in this game at once. There we go. Continue the trend. Let's keep going. There we go. And we get him again. We're gonna grab that, and we're out of the inning. We're still up 5 going into the 8th inning. We get a nice single with Mike Trout. Mike Trout, even with this patch, has consistently still been good. I mean, Mike Trout is probably, in my opinion, the best player on my team. I'd rather have him up than Mantle in clutch situations. All right, Gary's 0 for 4. Gary's been awful for me. I mean, Gary's actually just been awful for me, man. All he does is ground into double plays. I told you guys once, I'll tell you guys again. I mean, that guy, I don't even know why I still have him in my lineup. All I do is ground out with that man. I hate using him. And I still have him on my team just because I know how much money he costed. And that's gonna drop, isn't it? Nope. Dot. Eckersley came in and he is pitching very well so far. I'm loving this card. Very quick inning from Dennis Eckersley. He's got 20 pitches in 2 innings and not 1 base runner allowed. We love that. At least we were good timing on it. When a ball is being thrown 173 miles per hour and you just time it up, even if it's out, it makes you feel good about it. Good pitch. Billy Wagner's tough all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm planning on doing Golden Boys very soon. Good hit. He's out at second. Just a great throw by Trout. We love that. I said I was gonna use Gagne to close it out, but now I already started pitching. So we're gonna use Doolittle because obviously we got the lefty coming up and Trout's worst against lefties. That's a strike and they called it a ball, so we just gotta move on from that. There we go, we get the strikeout. We just need 1 more out. All right, let's try to go up and in. Hopefully we get a strikeout right here. There we go, baby, and we get the win. We'll see where we're at in the standings now after that. We took the loss earlier, but we'll see how far that this helps us bounce back. But Roy Oswalt had a very good debut. Let's actually check to see how he did exactly. Roy Oswalt, 4 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. So we'll take that. We'll take that. We know his stuff was nasty. I think it was just a home run that he gave up. That kind of just like, where's it? It says he only gave up 1. Oh no, 2. Okay, so it wasn't just a 2-run jack. He gave up 2 runs on 2 separate occasions, but it's okay. He definitely had nasty stuff. I'm looking forward to using him again. Yeah, we're in 2nd place. We're 4 under 1st, and yeah, we'll take that after a rough start to today. So everybody on YouTube, I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said before, let me know in the comments and let me know which first inning boss you guys are picking. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.